Welcome to Destination Divergence, episode 69.
Nice.
Bet you didn't see that one coming.
Nope.
This is the Winds of
Total
Change
surprise.
group. Yeah, they so recently completed the mighty task set before them of collecting all of these ancient giant artifacts in order to reunite them for a greater purpose. But since they completed it so swiftly and efficiently, find themselves with a bit of downtime on their hands, some time to fill, some time to relax, prepare, and go on a little bit of a side adventure. The traveler says they'll be needed very soon for a new task. You all are visiting Carrick's homeland, and so you have decided while you're here, you don't want to just sit in town all day. So you headed out into the jungle of scimitars, just nearby, for a bit of adventure. Figured you'd head out first to track down a bit of a contract you got from the local guard. A very large construct of some kind has been rampaging. The guard explained that they typically send new recruits out into the jungle as sort of a test, supervised, of course, by higher-ranking officials, but there's something about the jungle. It is a manifest zone of the plane of battle. Because of that, it helps them very quickly identify who actually has talent and how much talent they have while they're out there in the deadly stakes of this environment. But unfortunately, the stakes have been a little too deadly recently with this rampaging construct, so you've been sent out to kill it. And also, as you negotiated for higher pay, to bring back some proof of the kill and leave the body there, intact as you can, so that it can be salvaged by them. On your way out, you guys decided to progress through the jungle on foot for a good bit, instead of flying the ship over where you were pretty sure this thing would be. On the way, you had to cross a little bit of a swampy area, in which Clemens got dragged down by a giant crab. The party was able to quickly force the crab to flee, and did not give it a chance to flee after they forced it to flee. They boiled it alive and had dinner ready. He decided to make camp nearby, and waited, watching during the night, making sure that nothing was approaching. A few of you spotted some flashes and sounds almost like thunder in the distance, but couldn't make out quite what was going on. You chose to ignore it and just hope whatever it is wouldn't make your way. Much later in the evening, you were surprised as two very large apes approached your little camp, and as I believe it was Faye was keeping watch? As Faye was keeping watch over you all, just barely getting Carrick awake, and Nakarth was up with Faye. That's right, you were sharing a watch. It was Faye and Nakarth, just barely getting Carrick awake, and we'll say that you just barely get Carrick awake because Clemens' player is not here for the moment. When the apes strike, as they realize that they had been spotted once you move to start waking the rest of your crew up. And so, we will roll for initiative.
Oh man, this jungle's rough, huh?
Yeah. Very large. So there's no proper token for these, but here they are. Just that I can actually track them in the system, because Foundry will complain. Let's throw everyone into initiative. Woo! And let's get some more fitting music in here. Sure.
You got that Donkey Kong Country OST?
I don't, sorry.
Tropical Breeze.
Unfortunately. Okay, I should roll for apes, but the other two of you may roll. Or I can hit for you.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was covering my dog with a blanket.
All good, all good. Ooh, the natural 20 by Carrick. Rocketing to the top of the initiative tracker. And Faye at the bottom. So Carrick, you have been roughly awoken by Faye and Nakarth just as these apes strike. but your reflexes are tuned and you're ready for battle right away. What are you doing?
Alright, Carrick is going to... how big are these apes?
They are huge.
Yeah, he's gonna just try to run up and start, swinging at one of them, I guess.
Yeah, they are massive. I mean, they take up, like, they're... they control a 15-foot cube on the battlefield, so they are large boys. Yeah, they are Donkey Kongs. They are bigger than gorillas. A 20 is a hit. These guys are not hard to hit. You find just big targets, but they're beefy. Alright, took a chunk out of one. Still a hit.
Is that a hit? Sorry.
Yes, that is a hit.
Oh, I don't know why I'm rolling a third attack. I'm not going to attack a third time. I'm just going to engage my Blade Song and cast it.
Okay. That very ape that you engaged is now... You've had your opportunity to make some attacks. It's going to make some of its own. Oh, natural 20 to start us off for the evening.
Oh no.
Carrick, as you swing away at this thing, it doesn't seem to react much to your blows. You're definitely hitting it, you're definitely piercing its flesh, causing it to start to bleed out over its fur, but it doesn't flinch, and instead, as you swipe away at it twice, it just reaches out a fist and hits you straight in the face, probably breaking your nose. You take 42 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Holy shit.
And it's going to attack again. It reels back the other fist for 15 to hit. Pretty sure with Blade Song. It probably hits you, thinks that you're going to be in the same spot, and swings over you after you get knocked out of the way by its first blow. Nakarat, you're up.
I will... can I move between five... so they're both like 10 feet away from me?
They're both pretty
5 feet away
close.
from me?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
both pretty close.
Cool, then I will
They kind of charged in on you.
engage them and then activate my arms as a bonus action.
Okay, doke. 2 saving throws. 18. 6. Your key save at this point should be 16? 17?
I have a +5.
18. Right, because of the bonuses you had. Yeah. Because you had proficiency +5, yeah. So it should have been 17, but you have a +1, so it's 18.
Do I have a +1?
You have a +1 from somewhere because you have 18. I do remember you getting a +1 from something.
Yeah, you gotta be up there. I'm 19.
Well, hold on, I have 20 wisdom, so that's 5. What's our initiative? So it's 18, just because it's 8 plus dex, 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
Oh, right, your wisdom is a +5 now. You're right. Yes, it is just 18. Correct. For some reason, I thought you had a wisdom +4. That's silly of me.
No, last time I leveled up.
My bad. All right. So yes, unfortunately, that 18 is still a pass, though. They both are one pass, one fail.
Okay.
7.
All right.
Okay, and then 2 attacks on the yeah, on the one that Carrick attacked.
Go for it. Hit.
14. And I also want to do a trip attack.
Okay. Is that a save?
Oh, wait. Larger, smaller. Just kidding. Not that.
That is a little too big for that, unfortunately.
I'll do a distracting strike.
Is that a save? Or is it just it has to attack you?
It's just damage.
Just damage, okay. Oh, is that the one that gives somebody else advantage?
Correct.
Ah. Alright, 4
So
more points.
18. And then second.
Certainly a hit.
And another distracting strike from working.
Go for it.
Okay, so that's a total of 29 points of damage.
Alright. Bonk. Anything else, Nakareth?
Nope.
Alright, the other ape, seeing a newcomer, is going to try and punch Nakareth. 25 to hit,
Yeah.
12 bludgeoning. 19 to hit.
Okay. Nope.
Misses with the second one. You get surprised a little bit by the first strike as you're still engaged with the other ape, but you manage to nimbly avoid the next strike. Hey.
Alright. I have to try this. So I'm just gonna look at the one that that Carrick did not attack. And her eyes are just gonna flare red for a moment, and then in a sweet voice she's just gonna say, "Be mine," and gonna dominate monster on the other one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wisdom save, I assume.
It was DC 19 Wisdom save at advantage. I know this is risky, but
It rolled an 18.
Why is it damage?
because we're fighting it.
Wait,
Yeah,
total?
Okay.
So hostile. Total 18, yes. It rolled exactly one under, or exactly what it needed to have the spell go through. One single point higher and it would have resisted.
Oh, baby. Well,
Okay.
in my initial order, I just smile and just kind of jerk my head to the right, like, get him.
All right. It just kind of snorts a bit and then just turns and faces it. Just got its fists ready again. Back to Carrick.
Okay. Carrick is going to, after taking this huge hit, he's going to, what are my spell slots looking like? Oh, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
All right.
And then hasted action and bonus action I'll attack.
Go for it.
Oof.
Unfortunate. First one is a hit, though. I'll knock off that damage. 17's a pretty good roll for damage. Well, I guess the D4s didn't work out so well, but still, pretty good. Anything else, Carrick?
Nope. And I took, what was the damage last round? It was like 42 or 41?
It was 42.
42.
42, thank you.
Sure thing.
I'll be done cooking here in a minute, so I'll be quicker.
No worries at all. Well, this guy's gonna just try and punch you again. That's all he's really got. 17 to hit, I'm sure, is a miss on Carrick. 21 though? It might still be pretty low for your new hasted AC.
Yeah, definitely with haste and blade song it misses.
Misses you both times. He has not noticed that the other one is facing him yet. Nakareth.
Well, I'm gonna keep attacking the first one. Oh fuck! Hey, the first attack you have was supposed to be an advantage.
You could try and confirm a crit on that, potentially. If you would like, Carrick. No crit.
Ah, alright, tried.
Same number on the die, even. Good attempt, though. Oh, there's the natural 20.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna add an extra die to that one with another distracting strike.
Of course. At a certain point, why wouldn't you?
$33 points of damage.
Woo.
Alright, second attack.
You hit this one in the face just like it hit Carrick in the face before, and you feel some of the bone underneath crack.
Mm-hmm.
That was a hit.
Woo!
You would basically have to not want these guys to miss. They're not really trying to avoid you, they're just trying to tank the hits.
Bonus action attack.
Bonk, that is a hit.
Alright, 16 plus 33.
That is not
49.
looking good. Alright, so reading over Dominate Monster, because it is getting to that ape's turn.
Oh, baby. Do you want me to read the spell?
Oh, I've got it open here. I'm just reading over to make sure. So you gave an order, you're not using your action to directly control it. It hasn't taken damage, so it doesn't need to save against it. You gave the order to attack that creature. Yes, so it will do so. Ooh, it hits for 13. It hits for 25. Faye, how would you like your ape to do this?
Oh, dude.
That's a new one.
Just with fervor for its new master, just it's clobbering time. It just takes both fists, brings them out wide, and swings towards the middle, and just crunches its head from both sides.
Excellent.
It smacked the monkey.
Oh man. And it turns on the Kareth now.
That's fair. That's fair.
Wow.
And that was its turn. Now it's your turn, Faye.
Well.
You can just tell it to run away at this point.
Oh, I mean, it's gonna be something of that nature. Yeah, I think this is really just. I'm not gonna have an evil moment, so I'm just going to. I'm just gonna point in the opposite direction of where we were going, and I'm gonna maintain my concentration for the next hour, or however long.
All right.
And I'm just gonna say, go, run as far as you can, and don't come back.
It nods, turns around, and just sprints away, full speed, like just knocking down small trees and other plants in its wake, like leaving a little bit of a hole in the jungle as it goes in one direction. And we're out of combat.
I totally just got like the Scar telling Simba, "Go away and never return" vibe from that.
Perfect.
Amazing.
So the one question I have for the situation, though, is concentrating on a spell allowed during a rest? Because you guys have not completed your short rest, or your long rest, either, rather. And I can't remember the answer to this question. I feel like I have to look it up every single time. Concentration during rest. You're already in your watch. You've already slept the 6 hours. You'd be in the 2 hours of light activity at this point. No, it looks like you're good. Okay. You can concentrate through a rest as long as you don't do anything more strenuous than that. So you're good to go. The rest of you can return to sleep. There's just a little bit of time left in this watch, and then you all complete a long rest. Ooh.
Nice. So, do I get my health back for that fight from that fight, or?
Yes,
Okay.
you do. Yeah, you complete a long rest, and all of the benefits that come with it.
Just checking.
No, yep, good to check.
You know, you get to a point where mostly crits are the things that hit you, and then every time you get hit, it just really hurts.
Yeah. Oh, I actually, damn, I forgot. I completely forgot to do something in here because you're literally in the manifest zone of Plane of Battle. That probably should have hurt a lot more, but since you long rested right afterwards, anyways, we'll just ignore it.
Oh shit! That should have rolled max damage, huh?
Yeah, crits roll max damage in this place.
What?
Can I just know how much it would have been out of curiosity?
It would
60,
have,
10 plus 6.
yeah, it would have been, yeah, it would have been 66.
Nice.
Sorry, I just have
No, that's
Giant
correct.
8 memorized
Yes.
because I used to get polymorphed into them
It is
as a monk.
classic polymorph move for sure. Yeah, that is a great use of polymorph.
Remember that special breakfast? Y'all get 21 temp HP.
True.
Thank you much.
Oh shit.
True. Good point. Good point. All right. So, what are you guys setting out to do this morning?
I guess let's try and figure out where the fuck we are.
Okay. Try and make me a survival check.
Do we know, like have any like rough idea where the wow, I can't talk. Where the creature that we're looking for to kill is?
You were given a location marked on your map. Yeah.
Okay. I'll flash that to a 15.
All right. So let's pop over to the map then. And indeed, you are close, but a little south off course, as far as you can tell. But if your directions are correct, and the creature is still in that area, or signs of the creature are still in that area, this should take you only a few hours to head in that direction.
Hey, I actually think we're pretty close.
Fantastic. I was just getting sick of the jungle. Lead on, sir.
All right, let's head that way.
Okay.
All right, so whoever is navigating, give me a survival check, please.
Oh boy. Do you want me? Yeah, I was about to say, do you want me to help you?
Please.
Do I have to be proficient to help him?
I'd say this time nah, because you can do like, I feel like if you can explain how you can help, then it makes sense. Like, and in this case, you can literally like fly above the trees and stuff like that to help. Like, it's not too difficult.
Yeah, I imagine he has like the map in his hand, keep flying above the canopy to like
Yeah,
see where they are.
exactly. I think in a lot of cases, being proficient for the help action makes sense if it's something where like, you know, oh yeah, I'll help you on that history check. Like, yeah, okay, how are you gonna do that? You're just gonna hit your heads together and like let osmosis do the work? Or what if you're like if you're both proficient in it, you can like try to remind each other of different things. I don't know, things like that. Makes a little more sense. But in this case, yes. Even with advantage, though, unfortunately, Nakareth, the luck was not with you.
Rip.
And so you head out in the direction that you're pretty sure is the right way.
I
But
could have sworn it was around here.
yeah, you keep checking the map, keep looking at the surroundings, but it's a little
Oh,
hard to
dear.
read. And we'll say perhaps as well, just as
I think I was holding it sideways.
of course, yes. As part of the consequence, that's 2 low survival checks in a row, so I'll include Carrick in this as well. Perhaps Carrick, it's been years since you've been in this area, and things have grown a little bit, and the terrain is a little different than you've previously experienced or previously seen on maps, even. So you weren't quite calibrated to the area like you used to be.
I think this is an old map. That's definitely why we're lost.
If you say so.
Which is definitely not incompetence on our part.
Definitely not.
Of course, we're saviors of the world. How could we be incompetent?
Yeah, all we gotta do is make our way through the woods. How hard can that be? I guess we'll keep looking for signs of the creature.
All right, that is going to be yet another survival check then.
Okay.
You guys got it. Can I give you guidance?
19. No. Well, you said it before I rolled.
You did say it before the roll, so I'll allow it.
Add that D4, baby.
22. 22.
22! True. So, you do find fairly quickly that your estimate of where you were is a bit far off, unfortunately. Because you do start to notice signs of this creature in the area. You notice deep tracks into the mud. Again, spaces much like that ape that you saw before that sort of knocked down many trees in the way and was barely able to make its way, well, not barely, it quite handily made its way through the jungle, actually, but not without leaving all of the terrain around it definitely showing where it was going. This creature looks similar. Its brute size is difficult to conceal in this environment. It doesn't really look like it was trying to at all. You notice something else as well. Besides just tracks and deep claw marks on trees that just rake through seemingly effortlessly, like it was cutting through butter, you see ash, charcoal, burn marks on the trees, and burnt plant matter in the ruts of these tires. Whatever this thing is, it's heavy, it's massive, and it uses fire in some way or another.
Oh dear.
This is a fun idea for a vacation, right, fellas?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Quite possibly the best idea we've had yet.
Who knows? Maybe it'll be fun.
I love your attitude. All right, well, let's see what it can do.
All right, so I'm gonna say another survival check. Not, and this is a much lower DC to be transparent here.
I'll flash it. We need to find this thing.
Please.
Oh, look, it's another 6 into
Give me
3.
the chance to guidance. You motherfucker.
My god. This is flashbacks to trying to navigate the sewers under passage.
Oh my lord.
Going completely
Oh,
off
no.
track and finding the Sahuagin and stuff there. Yeah. So the check here that I was going to mention is that you see these tracks and they go in different ways and sometimes crisscross over each other, but it's not like immediately apparent which way along the track this thing was going. Sometimes you can see plants here and there that are knocked down one way or the other, but so much of the stuff is just burnt in a vicinity around these tracks that there's not like as much to go on for things being pushed around in different directions. So the Sorrow check was to see how much of that detail you can figure out. So unfortunately, because you rolled 16, I'm going to ask you high or low. Nagarth?
I'm sorry, I got distracted. High or low on what?
High or low. I'm going to roll a d20, and if you guess correctly, if it's high or low, then you will have guessed correctly which way along these tracks the thing was scrolling.
Oh god. We're gonna go with my luck and say low.
Low, okay. I rolled. Well, you'll see.
Yeah.
You follow the tracks.
Sounds like it was high.
It was high. And you keep following the tracks. And you keep following the tracks. Until you find the end of the tracks. You find a small clearing in the jungle. Not clear because there was a lack of plants growing in this area or too much stone for anything to grow or anything natural like that. No. It appears there was an explosion here, a fire erupting out in a large radius that just burnt everything around it in a flash. It doesn't look like there was enough dry material in the area to start an actual fire that would spread, but so much heat was generated in one place that just a lot of the area was just turned to ash and burnt away. And then the track started from that point. Also, hello, Clemens.
Thank you for your, not really thank you for your patience. Thank you for your flexibility.
All good. Just to catch up a little bit. The party defeated the apes that attacked in the night and have begun to track the target that you were sent out into the jungle to find.
Lovely, thank you.
Sure thing.
Is Taylor quiet for anyone else?
Yes.
If I speaking like this, am I more normal or is my actual volume more quiet also?
Still a little lower than average, I'd say.
Okay, let me try to
Agreed.
adjust.
It's not so low
Is
that
that
we can't
better?
fix it on Discord, but that sounded better to me.
Should it go higher or is it good at the moment?
I mean, that works for the settings I've got for you, so what do you guys think?
I mean, if you tweak it a tiny bit higher, like I've already got you at max, like at 200% on Discord.
Is that any better?
That's golden
Sounds good to me.
to me. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Good to me.
All right. So, you have found the small burnt out clearing. Or you can see the sky again. It's about midday.
Shit. Karth will just hang his head and start to turn around and follow the tracks the other way.
Unfortunate.
Crack squad, let's get them. Yeah. Oh, really doing our best out here. Can I would like to fly up through the canopy and just like see if I can see any trees shaking off in the distance.
Make me a perception check, please.
Can I guidance myself?
You may. It's a quick check. That's fine. 18.
20.
20. All right. So as I've previously described, this thing is not particularly stealthy. It doesn't seem to be caring that it's not stealthy. It just seems to be charging on, destroying things in its wake. So with a 20, you don't see any trees moving around anywhere nearby. But off in the distance, you spot what looks to be a bit too much smoke for a campfire.
That's it. I swoop back down. And I'm just gonna be like, okay. Yo, I see it. And I'm gonna point in that direction and just be like, let's hoof it. We gotta
All right, we're in
we gotta
business.
make it. And every once in a while I'm gonna fly back up and psych myself up with some guidance and see if I can do that again, like however often that feels appropriate.
Okay. I'll say if you're doing that and keeping track of it, you can grant whoever is navigating advantage on their roll here.
Ah. Go get him, Chief.
Because you still got to navigate through the jungle, which is not a straight line like flying.
I'm giving you guidance. The hurts of root ball, don't fuck it up.
25.
There it is. Okay. So with a clear direction in mind, Nikarath, all that's left for you to do is to navigate the terrain here. Over the rock structures that are in the way, through little dips and across little swamps and all of that stuff. You manage to find a fairly efficient route in the direction Faye is leading you, without any of your companions being slowed down too much or encountering any more kidnapping crabs. Or apes. You don't find that ape either. It's out there somewhere. Who knows where. Maybe it learned its lesson. The crab certainly did.
It's having an
Very
existential crisis over killing its mate.
The crab very, very briefly learned its lesson.
It's having an ape-existential crisis.
No.
An ape-existential crabsis?
God.
Excellent. So, as you guys get closer, you can start to smell that smoke in the air, just bellowing out above. Faye, you're getting very close to it now. The smoke is not far ahead of you, and in fact, you guys can start to hear it ahead of you. Still a good distance away, but just the crunching and the grinding, this metallic sound that's like this almost screech of metal on metal, as whatever this thing is just demolishes the jungle as it travels. You guys gonna try and approach it stealthily? Are you charging? You gonna try and take a look at it first? What you doing? What's the plan?
Should we try and sneak up on it?
Probably want somebody to scout, right? Do we have
I
somebody who's
can-
particularly stealthy?
I could do that, hopefully. Hey, that good old plus 13. So I can sneak ahead and then hopefully it won't find me, and then I can just try to relay the images I find back to our artificer and our wizard. So yeah, I'll try sneaking ahead.
Please give me a stealth check.
With it, do I have the? Hold on.
You still have the thing?
Do I still have the Boots of Elvenkind?
Let me see.
Or did I give those away? I don't see them in my inventory. Because those aren't. I swear to God, I have those. They're not attunement. Maybe I just forgot to write them down.
Yeah, if you have them, they're yours because I don't have those infused right now.
Oh, maybe they were in infusion before, but you swapped it out.
I don't think they were in infusion.
I don't remember giving that out as loot though. Did I?
I might have bought them at some point.
Maybe.
Yeah, whatever. I'll just roll normal.
I apologize, but I tend to lean on the if it's not on your character sheet, it's not real. Unless we can trace it back to the point where it should be on the sheet. But pretty sketchy case at the moment.
Yeah, I know. I just remember I was like really excited about having advantage on movement based.
Yeah, it might have been an infusion.
Stuff.
Because I think I remember that being infused at one point or another.
Yeah, right now you have gloves of thievery, I think.
Me? No.
Someone has gloves of thievery. I have them infused. I thought someone asked for them.
Surely not me.
Well,
I have an amulet of health.
correct. Yeah, I do have that here.
Don't see anything on Anka.
All right, I'll
I
just
definitely don't have it.
Well, good to know.
Good to know you can swap out that infusion, I guess, yeah.
Actually, I can do that. I could have done that this morning. So
You could have, yeah.
Yeah. So let's just say I swapped out the gloves of thievery for boots of elvenkind.
Perfect, there we go. We
Oh,
got it.
nice.
Okay, so yes, you do have advantage on this. And make sure you mark that and that it's infused so we can remember to get rid of it.
Will do.
All right.
Marked it.
Okay. Am I getting guidance?
Yes, sir.
29.
Yeah, it literally cannot roll that high. So you easily sneak up behind this thing.
Ninja Mom.
It also helps that it's making a hell of a lot of sound and only seems to be focused forwards. So there's a lot of sound to mask your movements under, if you were even making any movements in the first place, or if you're making any movement-based sounds in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But you easily catch up to it, jumping from tree to tree, and you see this structure that looks almost stone and brass-like, with the stone covered in moss all around it. Moss that is burnt around the edges of the stone that gets close to any of the brass parts. It is covered in faces and claws. Almost every inch of it is some form of weapon or defense. There is no useless or aesthetic part of this.
Oh, look, it's Leroy's big brother.
It has the most prominent feature is a massive face at the front. It looks like the face of a fiend with a gaping mouth full of flames. 2 large horns also spewing flames. It has 4 large crushing roller wheels, almost like each wheel is just part of like a steamroller kind of deal.
Good God.
Yeah, it's not fun. Here, let's go to the landing page, and I will show you. This motherfucker.
Oh dear.
Oh, Jesus.
It's ugly. And it is here to fuck everything up.
He does not look happy.
No, he does not.
Is anybody else getting Elden Ring flashbacks? Very fast spinny boys.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. I just realized.
Well, that's yeah, I'll just get a good look at it, memorize it as best as I can, and then head on back and show everyone mental images.
Yes. One by one, the party members shudder as shiver as mental images sent to them.
Oh, fuck. All right. I take it back, Faye. This probably won't be that fun.
Good. I am so glad to be right, really. Are we gonna do this? Feeling up to it?
What's our plan of attack?
Well, based on what you're describing, obviously we want to get the drop on it because, yeah, like holy shit. But I think taking out a wheel is a good first option.
And what were
I'm
the
thinking.
wheels made of?
They very much look like steamrollers.
Okay.
Large,
That will be rather
brassy
difficult.
cylinders. Yeah.
What if we could sneak up and put blocks on either side of each wheel? Prevent it from just going anywhere.
Love your style.
Excellent.
I love it.
I don't feel like this is something that would stop long enough for us to be able to do that.
Do we have any way of manipulating the ground to immobilize it? Unfortunately, Clemens doesn't just like go around with mold earth and stuff on her.
I don't have a lot that could do that, but I do. I mean, I can try to disintegrate out a wheel.
It's not a bad option. I can try and just attack one really hard.
Same.
I do think we're going to want to stay off the ground the best we can because
It will probably roll directly over us, but it also rolls over trees without impunity. So I might be a little in trouble.
If we... Wait, can you haste Nakarth? And I'll haste myself at least. That should help us at least be able to attack and get away.
Do we want
What
to
about
use the
Clemens?
tablet at all? Is this a great enough threat that we could consider it worth the risk to call upon the planes, as they've been so often called upon us?
Let's take a look here.
yeah, let's see what we got because that might be a good idea.
I'll put them all in the chat so we can all read them. Is Disintegrate a necromancy?
Great question. How do
Finger
I
of Death
tell?
is, I think Disintegrate is evocation, but
Yeah.
How would I tell?
in your spell
spell
book,
scroll?
the third column is
Transmutation.
Yeah, there you go. Transmutation. I transmute you into dust. What a spell. I never noticed that before. That's great. Just gonna turn you into dust. No big deal.
Ice might be something. Cool down its engine, perhaps.
I mean, fire would be crazy for me.
If we did
Yeah,
fire, I could summon
Fire
an
would
elemental
also
at a
hurt
higher
us,
level.
probably. I don't believe fire will be too useful against this thing.
That's probably a good point.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I can ignore resistances on it, but still, it could be a proof.
Hmm.
Do we have any indication whether it has... I suppose it probably has spellcasting affinities. If it's a construct, it's probably got some kind of elemental inside it.
Maybe. I was about to suggest perhaps the Twilight Domain so we could try and boost your elementals if you want to do that, Clemens. But...
Plus, Twilight Domain technically makes artificial structures decay faster, and he is a construct. As far as
yeah,
we
that's
can tell.
great.
I don't know if that will really do anything, but it sounds thematic.
It's actually
I mean, yeah,
a fair point.
those two combined is a pretty solid idea there.
You could wait until the swamp and just turn the swamp to a big potion of healing. That'd be great.
If there's any enchantment spells, if you try and dominate it, I can make it have disadvantage.
Can you dominate a construct?
I would have to imagine, unless there's a person inside it, probably wouldn't do us that much good.
Oh, I feel like I gotta try.
Hmm.
Perhaps chaos could allow us to disrupt its movement in such a way that we were thinking of. What was the rough size of this thing?
I will say, anyone proficient in Arcana can make me an Arcana check as well.
Okay. That's, yeah.
I once again
Oh.
take the opportunity to say that I am a wizard who is not have proficiency in Arcana.
I'll flash that to a 17.
I learned through
Yeah, wow,
treasure
4 and a
maps.
2. Crack squad here, folks.
Yeah, Carrick, you're pretty sure from what you know about constructs that they don't tend to be vulnerable to charm effects.
I think either Chaos or Twilight is probably our best option, either just so I can summon a chunkier elemental, or so that we can try to completely immobilize it and hope that it doesn't have some way of countering that.
What we can actually do is start with Twilight and then switch to Chaos. After
And then
you cast the elemental.
that just prevents us from using those effects for 24 hours each, is that correct? Hold on, one moment.
Yes. Once you've created the zone of a specific plane, it cannot be created again for 24 hours, escalating from there depending on the tier, but for tier 0, 24 hours.
Gotcha.
Now, do they count as separate steals, though? Because they're not on the same one.
You could do all 12 if you wanted to. It's
In
just
one day.
if you
That's
cast
amazing.
fire, for example, you can't do fire again for 24 hours, but you could do ice still. Like, yeah.
So we could
So
do
what if-
Chaos and Twilight.
What if we do Fire and Twilight at the same time, and I summon just a freaking 7th level Fire Elemental?
It would
Oh my
be
God.
2 actions, just as a note. But yes.
Yes.
Because it's an action per
Um,
zone, and they last 40 feet radius at the tier 0.
Gotcha.
So you might have to do a bit of pre-planning or something to. This thing's moving at a pretty decent pace. I'll let you know. It
They
is.
do be chunking, though.
It is currently moving at 40 feet per round, effectively. So, you guys are able to keep up with it, moving pretty swiftly, of course. But yeah, if you're trying to lay down 40-foot radius places and overlap them in a way that's meaningful, it might take a bit of planning.
Quick rules question. If I am doing a surprise attack that requires a saving throw, does it have disadvantage on that saving throw?
Good question.
So you would be hidden from it is effectively the thing, correct?
Yes, if you're hidden from it, I don't believe surprise has anything to do with saving throws unless it's mentioned in a feature or spell you have, but being hidden, I also don't think being hidden does anything for dex saves. If you're hidden from something, you get advantage on an attack roll.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if that worked kind of in the inverse. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I think with the deal with a saving throw is it's kind of like you're forming some kind of magic around it and it gets a chance to react to it.
Sure.
Essentially.
All right.
Yeah, if you have a specific, if you're, what is it, the Arcane Trickster rogue, they have a thing where if you're hidden, they have disadvantage on saves on your spells.
That's pretty cool.
That is true. Just adding onto the pile of why it's one of the best rogue subclasses.
All right. Well, in that case, I am.
Should we do 1 now just so I can get a 6th level Earth Elemental, and then we just run, and if we can get it to engage us, then try to trap its wheels in mud?
Yeah, I think that's what we should do. I think we should do the elemental in advance. I'll try to hit it with the disintegrate right off the bat, and then
I'll trigger the Chaos Domain.
yeah, exactly.
All right. Then if you can lay that Twilight down, I will cast Summon Elemental at my 5th level, effectively 6th level.
I will summon it now, right here.
And I will cast Disintegrate on the back.
Oh wait, are we already there?
Oh, are we not? Are we not ready yet?
We'd have to get closer to it with the elemental in tow.
Yeah, so I think if you're going to cast a zone around it, I'm going to count that as an action in initiative as well.
Gotcha. I thought we were just like away from it and
for the
just
Twilight
preparing.
one, that makes sense. But if you want to include it in the effect of a zone, I feel like that is like casting a spell into the area of it, which I think would be an initiative-based action.
Yeah, I think at the moment we're just casting the Twilight right here, and then we're gonna chase it.
Yes.
No, yes, right, exactly. I was jumping the gun.
But I'm just going to tell you guys now, it's going to be very difficult for you not to get a surprise on this thing. So it's not particularly perceptive. It is extremely loud, and it's looking away from you.
So we got that elemental.
Yeah, exactly. It has multiple mouths that are all screaming at different pitches, just erupting fire out. Yeah.
Oh, I'll activate the arms before we engage it too, so that I have a free bonus action.
And I will haste you in advance, Nakareth.
Nice.
Yeah, on our way, I'm going to cast Fire Shield on myself.
Huh.
Smart.
Right.
Doing the Chill Shield.
Okay, so you're resistant to flame.
So you watch as Carrick like touches this large turquoise gem, and then it flashes and like blue flames start to go off his body.
All right.
That's a new trick.
Yeah, hopefully it should help me not get as hurt here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So with all that cast, I'm going to say, let's activate the totally legit battle map. Woo!
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 This is a little area of the lightest area here is like the dark area around is like thick brush that is hard to get through. That'll be difficult terrain if you try to pass through it. The very dark circles are tree trunks. Let's start putting you all down, and you can arrange yourselves in the space behind it as you will. If you get too close to it, though, actually not. Just go ahead and blanket stealth check as you guys approach it. Never mind. Just I'll tell you, it's not going to be hard, but it is there. This is Clemence's elemental.
Flash me, please.
I will flash you.
All right.
To a 9.
God, just straight beat.
How indecent.
Oh no!
Oh
Not stealthy at all.
This is a group stealth check.
No.
Oh no! Oh no! I said it would be easy so many times that I jinxed you.
Yeah.
We were all saying very loudly to each other that it was going to be easy, and it stopped to unstick its wheel or something.
You're like shouting over the screaming that it's making so you can hear each other, and that's when it just kind of stops, and then you all stop and look at it, and it just slowly turns around to face you. And we're gonna roll for initiative.
This is awkward.
Yay!
Unbelievable.
You can't make this shit up, guys.
Clemens, you're up.
All right, Clemens is gonna, let's see, elemental moves on my turn, is that correct?
Yes.
I believe it is.
Moves on your turn, does not take an action to command.
Okay, so Clemens is going to move up. Why is she going up? She has a bow.
Good point.
She's not gonna move up. She's going to snap a lightning burst out. Does a 28 hit?
A 28 does hit.
It's 21 lightning, and then she's gonna snap a bow shot out.
All right.
Nice.
Also a hit.
She's going to burn a first level spell slot.
Your bow is magical, correct?
It has a Ruby of the War Mage on it. So one second, let me see if that.
Didn't you get it
actually...
enchanted with +1 last session? Or the session before?
Did it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
so
I
it
did.
should be +1 and magical. Yep, cool.
Yep. That is applied.
It's definitely there. Yeah, I think it's in there.
So yep. So I'm also going to use a first level slot for 2d6 lightning.
Okay.
That's 3 lightning. Let me just remove that real quick.
Sure.
Now Elemental is going to charge up.
Which elemental did you pick, by the way?
Earth.
Earth, okay. You do notice as you make those attacks that the lightning kind of crackles along the surface of it and it does wince a bit.
Nice.
It hits.
And the Elemental is actually going to ready an attack, I guess, for if the thing gets within melee range of it.
Okay.
And it's just going to kind of wind up and then pass turn.
Nakarith.
All right. Nakarith is going to, as a bonus action, activate the Eldritch Claws, and then move up and take 3 attacks, including the hasted action.
Go for it.
That's 45. $28 to hit,
That is a hit.
and spending a point for distracting strike.
Go for it.
Son of a bitch. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Boop. 26 points of force damage on the first one.
Good first hit.
$22 to hit.
Also a hit.
Another key point.
All right.
14 is gonna miss for sure.
That is a miss. You hit twice, and then your third one just glances off some of its brass armor. You knock some of the moss off of some of the stone.
All right. Oh, and then I will move back 10 feet.
All right. You leave the reach of its lightning flail.
Oh boy.
19 to hit.
Nope.
All right. You dodge as one of its claws pulls out this long chain that's just covered in electricity crackling along it. It tries to whip it out at you, but you manage to duck under as it swings over your head and just singes some of the plant matter that you ducked under. Some of the grass and tall like ferns and things.
Can't just whip it out and out in the open.
Fair enough. It is lawful evil, so I don't know, maybe. Anything else in the car?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. It is going to move up to you, Nakarith, fairly swiftly. And then as it gets up to you, its wheels begin spinning faster and faster and kicking up the mud from underneath it. And then it leans forward into the ground to really dig into it. And it is going to charge forwards.
Oh shit.
This will
40
trigger
feet.
my prepared attack.
It will indeed. So move forward in a straight line. It does narrowly miss Carrick, but it does get the attack of the elemental. That's a hit.
Is it 24 hit? Okay. That's bludgeoning.
All right. This would be magical bludgeoning because it's
A
magical
magic
creature.
man.
Yeah. All right. So as it barrels past, it actually tries to run you over Nakareth, and then tries to run over Carrick and Faye at the end here as well. All three of you make me dexterity saving throws.
Quick point, and please come down to me if this is not fair, but like, I definitely, we didn't get a chance to do much before combat, but I would not have been on the ground, so I'm not sure if that makes a difference. But I've been like deliberately, I don't want to be on the ground.
Yeah, same.
That's fair. That's fair.
I would be though, because I'm concentrating on an elemental.
We'll say maybe you're hovering, but it's a tall creature. It's very tall, so it probably would still hit you with the top of it. Mm-hmm. So there's some effects that will come into play with Clemens being on the ground, but those won't come into play for you.
You did say Carrick. Did you mean Clemens?
I did mean Clemens. Thank you.
All right. Nice dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So, Nakareth, you managed to move 5 feet out of the way of the path of this thing with a quick roll, getting a little mud on yourself, but otherwise unscathed. Totally fine. Unfortunately for Clemens and Faye, you two take...
I am going to use Arcane Deflection, add +4 to my saving throw, if you don't mind.
To a total of 20?
Yes.
So, Clemens, you put up an arcane shield as this roller tries to crush you into the mud, and you just hold the shield steady, and instead it just kind of shunts you out to the left. You do
Nice.
Not take any damage from this. Faye, were you saying anything? Oh, favored by the gods,
Yes. Favored by the gods. +7. That's a 22.
Okay. Just in the nick of time, your wings get an extra boost of strength, and you lift yourself up over this thing. So we're actually going to put you... We'll say you are 20 feet up over top of this creature. Let me move it into the right space and then move you back so I can actually see your token. There we go. Little shuffling. You're 20 feet in the air, just over the top of this thing. That is its turn. Faye, you're up.
Alright. Being above it, am I gonna... If I try to dash, am I gonna trigger an attack of opportunity? Or just if I try to move away?
Almost certainly.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I'm going to... Misty Step. My bonus action. So that's gonna put me, let's see how many feet? 30 feet. I'm going to stay at this height, so I'm not in charging distance of it, but I'm gonna go over, I forgot what the key is.
Hit space after dragon. You should do it.
Oh, space, okay. Okay, moved over there, and let's see. I'm forgetting if I have this wrong. If I use a leveled spell as my bonus action, can I only use a cantrip as my main action, or is that something I made up?
That is correct.
I'm going to just firebolt at its front left tread.
Okay.
$17.
Does not hit, unfortunately.
Now we
Shoot
have
the
that
fire,
data.
and the fire kind of hits the wheel and just kind of glances off it entirely. Doesn't even leave a mark.
Rough. All right.
Anything else, Faye?
Nope.
Wayward Soul technically should not be in the combat tracker. His Carrick's turn.
Alright. Carrick is going to cast Haste on himself. And then he'll use his hasted action to invoke the Chaos plane.
Okay.
And manifest it.
So you can pretty easily cover this whole place with that.
Sweet. And then...
Siri, you're about which one?
Chaos.
Chaos. Okay, so that's the one that lets creatures alter the terrain. That's right. Okay, you did mention that one earlier. Cool. Yep. Sounds good.
And then Carrick is going to try. Actually, first he's gonna bonus action Blade Song, and then he's gonna try and fly away, and like be like 50 feet up in the air.
Okay, as you fly away, you again trigger its lightning flail attack of opportunity. The 25 to hit.
Trying to figure. Yeah, I'm gonna shield.
Okay. You manage to deflect the blow just before it makes it to you. The chain falls to the floor before being retracted back into the thing's body. I wanted to put the Wayward Soul back in the tracker just so we could remove that spinny circle from it. There we go. And it's back to Clements. Sorry, Carrick, I didn't ask if you had anything left to do. That's my bad.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp. And assuming that actually hits, I'm going to do a Monster Hunter and do like a pivot step back and then bow fire.
Okay, sounds good.
And it cannot, hold on. Yeah, it doesn't have to make a save, it just can't take reactions, so I don't even need to disengage. 31. Oof. Going to spend another first level slot.
Okay.
That's another 3 lightning. And then the elemental's gonna charge in. And he's gonna just start really going to town. Does a 21 hit?
It does.
$16 bludgeoning.
Alright. Also a hit. Ooh.
And that's our turn.
Our turn.
Yeah.
Nikarith.
Okay. Well, we're gonna, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it. That lovely 3-round power spike. And then attack it 3 times. All right, I reloaded the page.
Yes.
15. Damn.
Miss. All misses.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Fuck. Pain.
Bruh.
Bruh. Alright.
Oh, and I'll move back a little bit because I can.
Yeah, I'd already used this reaction, so. How far are you moving?
Wait, shit, where was I standing? I'm pretty sure I can move 20 feet and call it safe.
Wherever you're feeling.
Alright. That's it.
Alright. It is going to turn to face Faye. And a panel over its head will drop down, revealing a massive cannon behind the head.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Man.
Fucking Transformer over here.
Which it will drop, oh boy, I don't feel like drawing the template right now, but it's going to drop a 30-foot radius sphere underneath Faye's feet at the floor. So that should hit both Nakarth and Faye, but not Kark. Both of you need to make me a dexterity saving throw as it shoots its cannon at the floor, and on impact it creates a massive explosion that sends mud and dirt and rock flying everywhere.
This bitch. That's an L. It's an L for me, buddy. Can't fix that.
Oh god.
Okay. So, there's two types of damage here. There is 34 bludgeoning and 18 thunder.
Alright, let me math this out.
That should be 52 total.
Oh, I know. I just gotta do it with my temp HPs. My
yes.
basic math is getting in my way.
Nakarth, you take half.
So I take none.
So you take 9, correct.
52 is the total, did you
52
say?
is the total.
Alright, that's 21. 9 minus 31. Okay, that was a beefer. That hit me where I live. Now, question about, since it was 2 different types of damage, does that mean I have to do 2 different...
No. One save, but the DC
concentration
is 1d6.
Huge. Okay. Well, I do have advantage.
You do. And you probably have a pretty high bonus because sorcerer. Proficient in it. You
Yeah.
start.
Well, I mean, this is still gonna be scary, but I might be able to. Alright. What is a con saving throw?
Yep.
Correct.
Lord help me.
Natural 20. Excellent. Despite literal explosion happening beneath your feet, sending your feet upwards and sending you tumbling through the air, you managed to focus on keeping Nakarth fast, and Nakarth must be fast.
Nakarth is speed.
And this thing is going to turn and charge down Nakarth. But it is just going to get up to you, and that's all. Faye, your turn.
Nice.
Does the elemental get a opportunity attack?
It would indeed. Hit. Bonk.
Alright. Am I good now?
You are good.
Alright. I'm going to fly. See what I would like. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in range of Nakarth anytime soon. So I'm going to go farther up in the air, probably at least like far enough that I think I would clear any like melee attack of it.
Okay, you are within its attack range currently.
Oh, for real? Oh
'Cause
man.
It's area of control. Because if you think about the token in 3D, right, it's 15 feet wide, 15 feet long, 50 feet tall. You are 5 feet over its head right now, and it has a 15-foot reach.
Boy, dang. Alright,
It is a large area of control.
I'm gonna disengage with my main action, and I'm gonna fly up. I guess I feel like the safe distance would be 35 feet, that even if it was right under me, it wouldn't be able to hit me.
Okay, so up to 35 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll move like a little closer to Nakarth with the remaining, because I just want to be close enough to him. I'm gonna actually even just one more. That'll be my full movement. 15 up and a
So
little bit
you're
over.
barely outside its range right now.
Barely outside its range.
Skirting
Yeah.
it.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to do nothing, because I can't. Oh, that's my turn, I guess.
Eric.
Okay. Carrick wants to fly down to one of its treads. And use his action to try and booming blade a tread.
Go for it. That is a hit.
How much is it? 11 levels? Yeah, 2d8. Did it not roll?
Bonk and bonk. I see
Oh,
it.
it did roll.
And bonus action, he will take another swing at the tread.
Go for it. That's a hit.
Woo!
Oof,
Spicy.
nice. And bonus action, or not bonus action, hasted action, he will fly 40 feet in the air, just straight up.
Okay, it's gonna try and make an attack of opportunity against you.
Wait, sorry, I don't know why, I meant to say hasted action disengage, and then I would use the rest of my movement to move straight
Oh,
up.
if I missed that, that's my bad. Either way, cool.
It-
Haste action.
I might have missed
disengage.
that.
Excellent. All right.
That'll be my turn.
Lemons.
Right. Lemons is going to. Yeah, she'll just lightning burst from here.
If you hit. Bonk.
Then she will fire up.
That is a hit.
Now we know the AC.
Indeed.
Then she'll spend first level slot. Then Elemental's gonna run up. And punch.
Clement's laying down the hurt. That is a miss. That's a hit.
And pass turn.
All right. Nikara, this thing is up in your face. It's breathing very hot breath all over you that smells like death.
Wonderful. I'm going to, make, just 5 attacks at it.
Of course, yeah, of course.
God fucking damn it.
That's a miss. Oh, I'm sorry, Nikara. There it is.
Oh man, I think that was 7 in a row.
Oh no. You got the one though. Oof, at least it's a meaty hit.
Yep. And next attack has advantage.
Alright.
Has it used its reaction? I don't remember.
Does not use this reaction.
Then I think I'll just stay where I am.
Okay.
So that's it.
Alright.
Only 5 attacks.
Only 5. He is going to head off in this direction. triggering Booming Blade.
Alright, I think that's 3d8, right?
Should be, yep.
Yeah. Ooh, nice roll.
And this cone is a 60-foot cone. So it has 60-foot vertical as well.
Nice. Nice.
As it opens up that main mouth in front, and just a bunch of just noxious fumes start to pour out, and this blast of like flaming liquid just shoots out in this massive cone, splattering all of you. So all 4 of those targets, please make me dexterity saves. Or yes, dexterity saves. Okay. To double check. Also a Constitution save or something weird. There it is. Yeah, good save.
God, even with advantage.
Can I take my an attack of opportunity as I moved out?
Yes, you may.
I was just for a dex save to say it charged.
That's fair.
That's advantage, right?
It's another creature.
Yeah,
okay.
Creature has to hit it. It's true.
And what will this deal?
This will deal. Let me roll it. There's a lot here. Sorry. One moment.
That was a good sign.
There we go. Okay.
I'll crack it for
Great.
another 20 force
Foundry-
damage though.
Foundry did the thing where repeated damage was added to the thing, so okay. So 20 points of fire damage. 36 points of acid damage, halved on a success. And who failed the save? Just the Wayward Soul? No, Wayward Soul and Carrick. Alright.
That hurt quite a lot.
Wee.
Those of you who failed the save additionally have this liquid clinging to you. You are drenched in burning acid, and you will continue to take damage at the end of your turns until another creature or yourself uses an action to scrape the fuel off.
Oof. How much acid damage was it?
Acid damage 36, 20 fire damage. 56 total.
6 total, man. Alright.
Is it no damage if you pass?
It is
Or
half damage if you
sorry.
pass, but you are a monk, so you're
Yep.
fine. You dodge
Just
it out
checking.
of the way.
Acid damage is normally fuck you to me, so
Yep, you do manage to dodge out of the way entirely, so you're good.
You're a problem.
So
Very nice.
the DC, yeah, would be 27. Yeah, exactly, right? Or no, would it be 28?
Oh, for me? Oh, I was pretty much unstoppable there. I
Wait.
passed,
If it's 56,
but I only took half.
you only took half. Thank you. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I
Correct.
also nat 20 my
Yes.
my tech.
Well, I was just thinking,
Uh,
if it was not halved, even a nat 20 wouldn't have saved you because it would have been a 28 DC.
Oh man, that's
but
great. I mean,
because it was
would've-
halved, you're fine. The 2 nat 20s in a row got you out of that one.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm living right now.
I gotta make a check too. I took 46 damage total because I resisted the fire.
Right. So it would be 23.
Ooh, wait, I think I get a bonus. I get a bonus from freaking
Blade Song?
Blade Song. Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it's +5.
Definitely fair to check. Is it that, or is it? I think you get a bonus to armor while concentrating or something.
it is AC and concentration.
Sweet.
Yep, I get +5.
Bonus equals your intelligence modifier. So you pass then. Yes. So
Fuck
26
yes.
total. Which was the DC, I believe, right? No, 23 total was the DC.
Yeah, 23.
Excellent. You're up, Faye.
All right, so I'm about to do some good shit. I'm gonna move just 5 feet down, which I believe puts me in touching range of Carrick, since he's just
Yes.
5
You
feet
get
above me.
diagonally up from you.
So I'm gonna reach up and just grab his foot, and Faye's eyes are gonna glow, glow like a bright, like field wheat gold, and a little like spectral vine is just gonna form, like going green between the two of us, and I'm going to be twinning a regenerate spell.
Oh fuck yes.
Okay. Just as a note, I believe Regenerate takes 1 minute to cast.
Does it really?
Yes, the casting time is 1 minute. Sorry to ruin your plans. It's one of those excellent out of combat spells, though.
Oh no. Well, in that case, I might just do a heal at
I love the flavor there, though. Thank you for that. That was great.
I mean, I'm gonna fucking keep the flavor. I just won't move even, and I'm just gonna do that as a twin heal.
Perfect. Okay, just ton of healing. That's 70 each, right? If I remember heal correctly.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And I will, in that case, use my full movement to go behind whatever this fucking thing is over here.
Yeah, a bit of a tree trunk in the way.
Yeah, and then I'll stop.
Excellent.
That'll be my turn.
Carrick, you're up.
I'm going to use my action or can I use my hasted action to take this crap off, or does that have to be my action?
I believe it has to be an action listed on haste for you to use your hasted action for it. I think that's how haste works.
Does haste say you can interact with an item as an action?
To use an object.
I'll allow it then. Sure.
Hey.
I'll take it. That works for me.
Hell yeah. Cool. So I am not acidy and fiery anymore. Carrick is going to use his action to try and use his mind to like conjure up some like big spikes around him.
Around the construct?
Yes.
Okay, so as mentioned in the seal, in the chaos, you can make a DC 14 Wisdom Nature check.
Oh boy. Let's see. I'm not really that good at this, but let's just see. I just want to try. Oh shit! Let's go.
Nice.
Excellent. So, you cause you are so certain you know how this planar magic works. You've mastered it. And you believe in this force that you have put down here. So you just activate it like you're activating any other spell. It's easy. It's just math. You go for it. Your belief channels into the ground, and earthen spikes rip up out of the ground with stone tips to just surround this thing and kind of restrain it where it is. I think the best way to do this is, because you got a natural 20, I'm going to give it a strength save at disadvantage, which I would have just done normally. And because it's this planar thing and not a spell, that's going to bypass what would normally grant an advantage on it. So it is just going to be a disadvantage strength save against your spellcasting DC. It rolled a 7, so it is restrained for the moment.
Holy shit! I can't believe that worked.
Anything else, Carrick?
Nice.
Carrick is just gonna move all the way over here.
Go for it. Comments. Your wayward soul is covered in acid fuel.
Alright, she's going to yell at it to put the fire out. Not something she usually has to tell her elementals.
Don't earth elementals have resistance to acid or
They have
something?
immunity to poison, nothing to acid.
Oh, never mind.
Might be the water elementals that are acid.
Probably.
Yes, I think so.
And he'll walk up, I guess, at the same time.
To walk up menacingly, swiping off
Yeah.
the fuel.
Then Clemens is going to blast. And she's gonna fire an arrow.
Oh, should also say it did trample this tree. It trampled the hell out of that tree when it ran over there. So that is a hit. Bonk.
And first level slot.
Extra bonk.
It's wait, doesn't restrain give advantage?
That's a good point. It would be advantage on these attacks. Thank you.
Okay, 1 second then.
Thank you for the reminder.
Will the 17 on the first one hit?
Yes. No, sorry, no.
Okay. Yeah, and crit fish, no.
Oh, unfortunate. That is the smite damage, right?
Yes. Also, let me see if the lightning crit.
Good
First
point.
time. No.
No.
Okay, pass turn. Glad to get those out of the way.
yeah, absolutely.
That's. I don't know that I've caught up to Was it Nakareth was rolling all the poor rolls earlier? But
Yep.
that's my third nat one of the session.
Yeah, that's been unfortunate.
A lot at both ends of the spectrum this game. We had that triple stealth failure, but also a
One of
bunch
those was me
consecutive
also.
points.
So I guess like fourth rolled
my
by me
God.
at least.
So I'm gonna be really extra and say like just run up the spikes and attack while I'm over it, and then just land on the other side.
Awesome. Love it. Yeah, you already have advantage from it being restrained. But
Yep.
I was gonna say, as per one of the optional rules we're using, if you do something badass, you get advantage, but you already have it, so. That's a hit.
With the extra key point for distracting.
Bonk.
Shit, that should have been an advantage. Well, it's still hit.
Still a hit indeed. Whew.
Third attack.
Spicy hits.
Jesus Christ.
Oh!
Wait, that's max damage.
That's max damage. Correct.
Nice.
So that's 2d8 plus 2d6 is 16
I'm just
plus
farming.
12, 30.
I'm vibing.
Why can't
bro.
I do that math? No, 28 plus 5, so
Yeah,
33
yeah.
points of damage?
33, you said?
Yeah.
All right.
So that's number 4. So one more.
Go for it. That's a hit. There we go. Here's all the hits you were missing earlier. You just had to jump over this thing and strike it from above. Then you got them all.
You know, and have advantage.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you've been
Alright, so
avoiding
that's,
some natural 3. Wait, your last natural 20 was 2 20s.
Holy shit.
This super crit.
Can I have a quadruple damage? I'm kidding.
You don't get quadruple damage, but we have to honor this moment, and it's already
Something.
so low on health that I'm just gonna give you the how do you want to do this by shock damage.
Oh fuck yeah.
There you go. It's already so low at this point.
So there we go, just did a massive fuck
Yeah.
load of damage.
The double 20, come on, you have to do something for that.
Yeah, that's
Right.
crazy.
I feel like I do this flurry of blows above it, and then my astral form like seems to grow and then like go project behind me and then slam down into it, as I hit it, giving it extra force.
Some
So,
Bayonetta
like-
shit. Hell yeah. Like, giant.
So like Phantom Slice or whatever that Ash of War is.
Yeah, hell yeah, that too. Excellent. So,
And that was like 6 key points on one turn.
so you dismantle this thing from above, finally cracking through some of its armor. The bits of it that are made of stone finally shattering, something moss flying everywhere. This flaming acidic fuel just begins to pool around it and melt away other parts of it that weren't meant to interact with that substance. And you land on the spikes behind it, completely free.
Well, that's that. And I'll brush off my robes completely unscathed through this whole fight.
Eric is going to immediately fly straight towards the creature and try and extract its power source if he can. Before it gets ruined by all the acid.
Fair enough.
Okay. Make me. I always forget to open this source ahead of time. Where is it? Hello? Oh, it's in the wrong folder. There we go. The crafting rules, harvesting, exotic harvesting. This is a construct, so give me an Arcana check, please.
I'll use my last flash of genius for the day.
All right, it's good that you did, because that brings it from a fail to a pass. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Yes!
All right. You try and pick through the pile, and I'm going to say because of the situation I set up here, and your haste in trying to get this thing out at all costs, you're going to take 12 acid damage.
Oh yeah, he's like totally willing to take damage here.
Okay. Some of it splashes on you, and you just push through it. It doesn't matter. You're trying to dig through these plates of armor, trying to get into its core. And you find at the core a small gem, as clear as glass, about the size of your fist. And in the middle of this gem is a tiny, like, little silhouette, glowing in flame. Silhouette of a figure. This figure appears to have horns and a tail and wings. It's not moving, just sitting there inside this glass casing. And you have just uncovered a legendary arcane essence.
Holy shit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my.
How big is this gem, you said?
About the size of your fist. About the size of an apple. Just like a little tiny figure inside there. Just glowing.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
God, now you gotta find a use for that. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Holy shit.
Well, congratulations on your new tool.
I can't believe I was able to find the power source in there. It's honestly not that big for such a big creature.
Very good job. It's very impressive.
I was expecting something at least the size of a head.
I know, right? But, hey. It's got like this little, like, devil-looking shadow inside of it. And look at this.
That's really, really cool. Wow, I wonder how they got it in there. Or do you think it just kind of grew inside there?
Out of curiosity, if I try to use my mental link with it, do I even detect a consciousness in it?
You do.
Oh shit. Well, it's alive, in a sense. Um, I'll no, I'm feeling frisky. I'll open I'll ping it and be like, who were you?
Give me a minute, guys.
Sorry, DM.
What's the waiter's name, Mr.
And
DM?
that's where we're gonna leave off for the night on the cliffhanger. Who knows what the thing is?
That's
Definitely, you do. But next time you'll find out the answer to this crazy mystery. Who is the fiend inside the crystal?
Dun dun dun.
I love it.
What is your quest?
Excellent.
What is your favorite color?
Thanks for playing, guys. It was a
Thank
fun
you very
combat
much.
run.
Thank you.
Thanks
That
for
was a
running.
good one.
Yeah, this was a really fun session.
This one felt great for me. I did a fuckload of damage and took none. 'Cause it was all deck
dodges,
saves.
all deck saves. This
It's a
thing's
very bad
all
joke.
deck saves. I will say the one thing that I was disappointed not to see at any point, because you guys were so high on AC when you needed to be, that chain, if it hits somebody, also does chain lightning from their position. Once
Oh my
they hit.
gosh, that's amazing.
So it could have like hit one of you and then arced a bunch of lightning around all of you and stuff. Oh, would have been sick. But
Holy
blocked
shit.
all of it.
Jesus.
That fucking rules, actually.